The Dream SMP was one of the most famous and most viewed Minecraft servers ever on YouTube and Twitch, before the server was shut down in April 2023. But how did a server with creators such like Dream, TommyInnit, GeorgeNotFound and Sapnap become such a disaster? And how did almost every member go from iconic clips and memories to being labeled as pedophiles, abusers, accused of SA and even predatory behavior? Here's all the disturbing stories of the former Dream SMP members, and trust me, they only get crazier and crazier. But let's start with the man behind the server, Dream. Dream was just a normal teenager with an unsuccessful YouTube channel called Dream Traps, which grew around 1,000 subscribers over 5 years. But after creating a series trying to discover the world seed for PewDiePie's Minecraft world in 2019, he went viral. Afterwards, his Manhunt series as well as the Dream SMP broke the internet. He passed 100,000 subscribers, then 1 million, 10 million, and now he has over 30 million subscribers. But already in 2020, Dream faced his first controversy after being accused of cheating in his speedruns. Dream first denied these accusations, but later on admitted to accidentally cheating. Dream admitted that he was playing with a modded version of the game during his 1.16 speedruns, a mod that was originally designed for his Manhunt series and which increased drop rates of ender pearls and enderman spawns, though he claims that he never had any intention of cheating. But that accusation was nothing compared to the 2022 accusations of Dream allegedly grooming a minor. These were the accusations that almost ended Dream's whole career and personal life. An anonymous person claimed that Dream had a history of being inappropriate with minors and that he was texting with a 16-year-old in 2019 when he was 20 himself. Later, Dream did respond to all the accusations with a big response video called The Truth. In the video, Dream denied all the allegations and provided screenshots of his DMs, which he stated were not inappropriate. He claimed that there were no formal charges or legal actions filed against him. Today, Dream is still active on his channel and has just launched his Minecraft Manhunt 2 series a couple of weeks ago. But unlike Dream, the Dream SMP member WilburSoot didn't steer clear of his allegations and hasn't been seen online since the start of 2024. But what led to WilburSoot having to disappear off the internet? Well, to answer that, let me tell you the disturbing story of WilburSoot. WilburSoot was a Twitch streamer with 4.5 million followers and a YouTube channel with almost 6 million subscribers. On the Dream SMP, he served as the president of the nation Lamanberg. He was very well known and loved by the Minecraft community right up until February 2024. This was when his ex-girlfriend Tubbo went live and told about her relationship with WilburSoot and how abusive he was towards her.
He had this habit of biting. Accidents of him biting too hard and really hurting me happened more and more frequently. So we were going to use a safe word, and I tell him how uncomfortable I was, how much I didn't like being hurt all the time. And I needed him to really stop biting so hard. I didn't like it, and I tried telling him over and over again. Then he started saying things like it was my pain tolerance that was too low. I was covered in bruises all over my arms, and they hurt, and he would poke at them for fun.
3 days after the stream, WilburSoot came out and said her feelings were completely valid and even admitted to the biting, but also said that he was shocked since he was sure that this behavior was consensual, playful and mutually enjoyed. But even though WilburSoot afterwards said that he went through therapy and wanted to change his life, the community was not satisfied with his apology. He got a lot of hate messages on Twitter and people didn't think his tweet was an actual apology. Even Dream put out a very long statement afterwards, where he said that WilburSoot clearly did abuse his ex-girlfriend and he didn't think that he posted an actual apology. She said she withdrew content using a safe word and that you frequently would intentionally bite down harder afterwards, to the point that she would scream, even isolated from everything else that is clearly abuse. Dream even went to say that as someone who at times shared an audience with you, this is severely disappointing. WilburSoot afterwards went off the internet and hasn't posted any videos on YouTube, pictures on Instagram or even tweeted out since his apology post in February 2024. And just like WilburSoot, the Dream SMP co-founder GeorgeNotFound haven't really been seen online since the allegations against him back in March 2024. When the internet heard about these allegations, almost everyone couldn't believe them. A lot of people think that GeorgeNotFound really seemed like an innocent guy and are still standing with him. But what happened to GeorgeNotFound, and why hasn't he made a single online presence since these allegations? Well, the allegations against GeorgeNotFound come from a girl known as Katie Bucks. This story is very long and two-sided, but I'll just give you the unbiased facts about what actually did happen between GeorgeNotFound and Katie Bucks. It all started with Dream, GeorgeNotFound, Katie Bucks and 2 other girls going to a hotel room after a gaming event. GeorgeNotFound and Katie Bucks then cuddled on a couch playing games on their phones. But a couple of months later, Katie Bucks went on a stream and accused GeorgeNotFound of SA. She said that GeorgeNotFound allegedly out of nowhere slipped his hand under her clothes, sitting next to her on the couch. The allegations of GeorgeNotFound have never been proved correct or false, but he did come out and defend himself in a video called Addressing a Very Serious Allegation. In the video he said that he did cuddle with her, but his hand was on her waist on top of her clothes. GeorgeNotFound's reputation took a big hit and he hasn't posted any videos or made any tweets since. And his reason for leaving the internet may just be that he he has dealt with the situation very carefully. But we actually don't know why, and is still unsure if GeorgeNotFound will make a return in the future. But just like GeorgeNotFound, the Dream SMP member Tubbo also ran into controversies in the exact same month, March 2024. Tubbo was a very beloved person from the Dream SMP and was known for being a positive role model in the LGBTQIA+ community. But in the middle of a stream, he was accused of doing SA on a 16-year-old girl in 2021. She wrote in a tweet that she was at a party with him where she decided to drink alcohol for the first time. She quickly lost control and was therefore in a vulnerable state. That's when Tubbo allegedly offered to drive her home. But instead of driving her home, she wrote that he took her to a parking lot where he touched her inappropriately while she fell in and out of sleep. Fortunately though, as mentioned earlier, Tubbo was in the middle of a subathon at the time of the tweet, and this was his response.
No, chat, this isn't a joke. First of all, he drove me home. I literally do not have a driver's license. This is physically impossible to happen. I don't know what I need to do to prove that. I do not have a driver's license. I have a provisionary driver's license, which means I'm unable to drive on the road without my mum in the car or someone who's had a driver's license for 25 years. It's complete bullshit, man. Yo, I'm gonna need a minute. Modcast, please.
After Tubbo's response, the same profile tweeted that this was just an effed up social experiment, in which Tubbo replied,
"This isn't some f***ed up social experiment. That's my f***ing life, bro. You're f***ing with. That's actually f***ing bullshit."
Tubbo is still actively streaming till this day. He now has almost 3 million subscribers on YouTube and is streaming either on his Twitch Tubbo with 5.3 million followers or Tubbo Live, which has 2.1 million followers. But although Tubbo seems to go clear of all allegations, the story about Dream SMP member Punz isn't ending that simple. Punz was the 10th member of the Dream SMP and a very close friend to the server creators GeorgeNotFound and Dream. He quickly gained millions of followers and fans across various platforms like Twitch, Instagram and YouTube. But that was only right until his ex-girlfriend released a post on Tumblr against him, accusing him of emotional mistreatment, gaslighting and even abuse. Shortly after, Punz released a response which, in combination with minimal evidence of the more serious allegations, made him look relatively good. But only a few days later, in a now deleted tweet, Punz released his own allegations against Dream, accusing him of being a bad friend, flirting with his girlfriend and even stealing his girlfriend from him. He also said that he was feeling uncomfortable around Dream a majority of the time that he was with him. But what exactly went down is still unknown till this day, and the accusations seem to have just vanished off the internet, with most people just laughing at them. Punz is still very active though, streaming on Twitch almost daily, but hasn't been that active on his YouTube for the past year. And then we have one of the more famous members who quickly exploded to fame after joining the Dream SMP, TommyInnit. While on the Dream SMP, TommyInnit broke 2 Guinness World Records. The first one being most viewers of a Minecraft gameplay livestream on Twitch, with over 650,000 viewers at once, which was actually during the Dream SMP final. And the second one being most followed Minecraft channel on Twitch, with him gaining almost 5.3 million followers. TommyInnit is also one of the creators that survived all the Dream SMP controversies, and he even won the Streamer Awards Best Minecraft Streamer in 2022. And even though his YouTube stats and views have been significantly lower in 2024, TommyInnit has kept a good reputation and has remained a likable person. As a 20-year-old, TommyInnit has now become a multi-millionaire and is still very active on his YouTube channel, which just crossed 15 million subscribers. Another Dream SMP member that has stayed almost controversy-free is Sapnap, and I say almost, because Sapnap is one of the original Dream Team members, which consists of Dream, GeorgeNotFound and Sapnap himself. But in August 2023, after Sapnap revealed that he would switch to the streaming platform Kick, he ran into his first controversy. The switch to Kick was problematic because Sapnap's fans and audience is filled with a lot of people from the LGBTQIA+ community. The problem is that Kick's guidelines and almost no rules policy regarding what you can say and do on the platform made a lot of his viewers and even Sapnap's mods view Kick as a not safe space and stated that they didn't want to support the platform out of respect for the admins, who are people of color and a part of the LGBTQ+ community. Therefore, both Sapnap's mods and a lot of his viewers wouldn't be doing the switch with him, which can be seen since he went from around 3 million followers on Twitch to only around 30,000 followers on Kick. This is what Tubbo had to say on Sapnap's switch and why he thought it was a terrible idea.
I'm just gonna say, like, frankly, the majority of Sapnap's demographic is people in communities such as LGBTQIA+, younger demographic and stuff like that. I feel like this platform is not a safe place to be openly trans, not a safe place to be openly Jewish, not a safe place to be black, for example. It's insane.
But Sapnap is very good at handling drama and hasn't really done anything wrong. Sapnap also donated $50,000 back in January to Spanish creators as a thank you for welcoming him to their events and communities. And even Dream joined in and said that he would be giving $10,000 to 50 small Spanish streamers. So it seems like Sapnap is doing well, and actually just a couple of weeks ago he went live on Twitch with the title "I'm back, let's chat." So maybe his Kick deal has ended and he may be back on Twitch. And he he's still actively uploading to his YouTube, which now has over 4.5 million subscribers. And speaking of Dream SMP members that turned out to be just normal guys, I want to tell you about what happened to JSchlatt. You see, JSchlatt's career has been pretty much controversy-free as well. Even though JSchlatt was the villain of the Dream SMP, and he kept getting cancelled non-stop for his personality because of his jokes about orphans and hating women. Oh, and maybe also the fact that he banned all Dream stands from his Twitch. But according to the community and comments online, he's one of the only Dream SMP members that turned out to be quote-unquote normal. JSchlatt was also one of the Dream SMP members that already had an audience before being invited onto the Dream SMP server. He's very popular for his joking and his charismatic and friendly personality. But JSchlatt did, though, like everyone else, take a hit on his channel with the decline of Minecraft. But that isn't stopping him, as he is still uploading and active on his own channel. He even created his own Minecraft SMP after the Dream SMP collapsed and maintained a relatively good reputation with his 2.2 million followers on Twitch and over 7 million subscribers combined across all his YouTube accounts. And then of course, you can't talk about the Dream SMP members without mentioning TechnoBlade. So I just wanted to make an honorable mention of him here. The Dream SMP wouldn't have been the same without him. He was such a good and beloved guy with loads of great content and just creating great times and memories for all of us. I for sure miss him and his videos. May he rest in peace.